Cullen is escorted by his fellow Eagle Scouts, Patrick Melnick, Daniel Melnick, and Keith Sircone.
The first responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. An Eagle's honor is sacred. Honor is the foundation of all character. Character is what one is down deep inside, not what others thinks one is.
The second responsibility of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. Without loyalty, character lacks direction.
The third responsibility of an Eagle Scout is courage. Courage gives character force and strength.
The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. He extends a helping hand to those who still toil up the scouting trail just as others helped him in his achievement of the Eagle rank. The habit of the daily good turn must take on new meaning, blossoming in a life of service. He protects and defends the weak and helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and the oppressed. He upholds the rights of others while demanding his own. His code of conduct is based upon the belief that real leadership must be founded upon service. May the motto, be prepared, always be of service to others. May the eagle suspended from the ribbon always remind you to perform that service when the opportunity presents itself.
Several months before I started my Eagle project, I had many ideas flowing through my head about what kind of project I should do. Then I came up with the idea of doing some type of clothing drive. Since fall was just around the corner and winter on its way, I decided to do a winter clothing drive. I've been part of this community for 17 years, and it was time to give back to the community. So the place I found locally was a great place to give the winter clothing to was Niles Township Food Pantry. By the end of the pickup, which lasted about 1.5 hours, I had about 30 to 35 bags of clothing. So after a couple hours of sorting the clothes, we finally finished. We had mountains of winter coats for men, women, boys, and girls, and I had a pile of gloves, hats, scarves, and boots. The job was complete, and I felt that I'd definitely given back to my community. I'd like to thank the food pantry for letting me do this wonderful project and for their help. I feel like I did something good for the community, my community. Now I know many people in this township feel much warmer during the winter.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America, I hereby award you the rank of Eagle.
Thank you.
Amy, as Cullen's mother, you have the privilege of pinning the Eagle medal on him. Yeah, it's fancy. As a symbol of what his mother has made possible, this court now asks Cullen to present his mother with a miniature eagle pin. This is a dad's lapel pin.
The troop committee has enrolled you, our new Eagle Scout, in the National Eagle Scout Association. I am empowered to present you with your certificate and membership card. Finally, you are now entitled to wear this neckerchief, worn only by Eagle Scouts.
The person I'm giving the mentor pin has taught me almost everything I know today. He was the person to get me started in scouting with Tiger Scouts in the 1st grade. He taught me how to set up a tent and tie knots. He taught me how to roll up a sleeping pad, which I thought was impossible at the time. He was always there when I needed the help and gave me advice that can carry with me for the rest of my life. He was a giant help on my Eagle project. He too is an Eagle Scout. I'm giving the mentor pin to my dad.
Cullen, we, your fellow Eagles, have the honor of giving you the Eagle Charge on the occasion of your teaching reaching the highest rank in scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America of being worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. At this time, I ask all other Eagle Scouts in attendance to please stand and follow along as we continue with the charge. I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example. My rank and my influence count strongly. For better scouting and for better citizenship. In my troop and in my community. And in my contacts with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Going back to 1999 when Cullen joined the PAC 228, we had no idea what was going on at that time. We were new in the school community, and just like we still do today, we put flyers. We got a flyer in the classroom, and you know, we like, well, what should we do? Well, I guess, you know, let's go over and check it out. We've never looked back. It's been fantastic. And Cullen, I just want to say congratulations. I love you. You're a great kid, and this is something that an honor you'll have with you for the rest of your life. You will always say that you're an Eagle Scout. You'll say that you're any other rank. I was any other rank, but you will always say that I am an Eagle Scout.
The road that I've taken from being a Tiger Scout and now becoming an Eagle Scout is a long and winding one, but in the end, nothing will make me a better person than being an Eagle Scout. The future is bright for me and many other Scouts because of what Scouting has taught us. I've already been accepted to several colleges, and I credit that to being a Boy Scout and an Eagle Scout. I know wherever I go, wherever my career is, I've always used what I've learned as a Boy Scout and an Eagle Scout in my everyday life to succeed and to be a better person. With this accomplishment, I would like to give thanks to Mr. Zimmer, Mr. Melnick, Mr. Grover, Mr. Cohn, Mr. Moore, Mr. Kornstein, Mr. Erickson, Mr. Ayler, Mr. Hofeld, my mother, Nolan, and to anyone I've forgotten. Nothing prepares you for the future that Boy Scouts and the accomplishments of Eagle Scouts will always have a great impact on my life. The future is bright, and this moment can never be forgotten. The best is yet to come. Thank you for coming.